totalitarian regimes weaponized guilt as a powerful tool of psychological control, manipulating individuals and entire groups into submission. By enforcing the idea of collective guilt, where families, ethnic groups, or social classes were held responsible for imagined crimes, they fostered fear and division, ensuring that people monitored and reported on one another. Forced confessions, public shamings, and staged trials reinforced the message that dissent, or even independent thought, was a moral failing. The state demanded absolute loyalty, convincing citizens they could never be ideologically pure enough, creating a cycle of self-doubt and confession. Children were encouraged to denounce parents, neighbors to betray neighbors. Trust became a liability. Meanwhile, the regime positioned itself as a savior, framing any opposition as betrayal or ingratitude. Through these tactics, totalitarian leaders turned guilt into an instrument of terror, paralyzing resistance and ensuring obedience through psychological torment rather than brute force alone. And this logic still works today. It doesn't matter how righteous someone sounds or how true their statement might be. If the moment you accept it you feel hollow inside, that's a sign. They've used truth as a weapon of control. Unlike constructive criticism, which might sting at first but ultimately motivates, this kind of truth drains you once accepted because the intent is to make you feel guilt, to make you suffer. So should you dismiss their truth entirely? Not exactly. The key is this: don't feel guilt the way they want you to. Instead, twist their words. Treat it like a language game. Words don't carry fixed meaning. They shift depending on how you use them. So turn their own phrases against them. If their intention is truly hostile, if they just want control, you control them by refusing to be penetrated by their words. Act like someone who simply can't be blamed. What happens? They get mad, furious that their words don't work on you. Why do they get angry? Because their goal was never to help, it was to control. They wanted to play savior. If they genuinely wanted to help, they wouldn't care whether you accepted their words or not. Use this knowledge not just to detect manipulation in others, but in yourself too. Look in the mirror and ask, are you one of them? We all love to blame. We want control. We want it because self-introspection is painful. It forces us to face how entitled, fragile, and irresponsible we can be. So instead of changing ourselves, we want others to change for us.